Since you filmed this movie so long ago, what was it like watching it for the first time? Were there some things you'd forgotten about?
Yeah, and look, it's interesting. We started it in 2017, but Jim has a certain way, and the way we shoot it has a certain style that we do a big block, but then he'll come up with another great creative idea and he'll invite us back in. So you're kind of connected to it even though it's been such a long time. So it wasn't a massive surprise seeing the whole thing as a whole. It was an emotional roller coaster, but I knew kind of a lot more about the story and where it was going.
James Cameron has said recently in interviews this could be the last Avatar movie, depending on how the film does. Do you think it will be, and how much have you filmed of movie 4?
Look, I think Jim's right. You're after a movie that your hope is that it connects, and it's very nerve-wracking when you hand a movie over. And we'll see. Look, this movie, Jake Sully said at the end of Avatar 2, this is where we make our stand. So I think we know what's coming. To me, this was always the final battle, the final showdown. Yeah.
So you think this might be it?
Well, I know Jim has ideas for where the saga continues, but I also know that he's kind of rounded off these two movies. They were one movie when he first wrote it, and I think his intention was to finish this with everything he's got, and see how he goes.
Well, I mean, this movie, I saw it last night, and it feels like it really does take the franchise to another level in terms of action. There's so many battle sequences. How do you feel like it elevates the Avatar franchise?
I think the whole point of this saga was to keep increasing not only the world and what we see of Pandora, but how deep these characters can go and how complex it can go. Look, it started off a young kid in a wheelchair falling in love with a girl. The natural step was to give them a family, and in the third one, we've challenged that family dynamic. So it keeps getting bigger and bolder like any Jim Cameron movie.